Efectivamente, la serie con la que se va a intercalar Jump King es nada más y nada menos que el 2K, pero concretamente el MyRise The Legacy. Tenía muchas ganas de jugarlo porque no lo he jugado hasta ahora. Me jugué el de Lock, me lo jugué nada más salió el juego en directo. Pero tenía pendiente jugarme esto, me lo iba a jugar en directo, pero al final pues creo que queda muy bien para hacer vídeo. Así que venga, vamos para allá.
Of course, that match was an instant classic.
But, Justine,
Which
which match of yours wasn't a classic?
Oh, you're way too kind, Robin. To point out that very real truth.
Were you nervous at all?
Me? Nervous? Of course not.
¿Por qué iba John Cena en 2002?
In fact, I was always calm, cool, and collected from my first day in the ring to my 6th championship victory.
Esta es nuestra tía, ¿no? La premisa era que eres una luchadora nueva, pero que tu tía era una luchadora muy conocida. Y supongo que es esta, ¿no? Porque están todas las superestrellas del pasado y se ve que estamos hablando con ella. Dice que ganó 6 títulos y toda la movida. ¡Ojo! Esta es Justin. No tiene música. No tiene música. Ah, bueno, cállate, claro, no tiene música. Claro, se va a poner en modo este seguro, ¿no? Ok, has dicho que va de retadora contra Molly Holly. Vale, yo supongo que ese es el primer título que ganó de esos 6 que has dicho. Vale, vamos allá. Comienza a darle impulso a Justin con un combo ligero. Ahí lo llevas. Esquiva su ataque, vale, pero... Bueno, un segundo. Bueno. Venga aquí que te esquivo. ¡Oh! Haz que Molly recuerde su último momento como campeón con una bucla. Vale. Venga, vamos. ¡Oh! Le toca hacer el remate. Esta tía tiene el Yokosuka Cutter de personal y el remate. Ah, mira el Rock Blockbuster. Oh. Vamos, ven aquí. Te lo vas a llevar, te lo vas a llevar. Hazte con el título. Ojo. 1, 2, 3. Vamos, con trampas. Se estaba tocando la cuerda, pero no ha visto el árbitro. Vamos.
Here is your winner and the new WWE Women's
Hola,
Champion,
ya está, así de fácil.
Justine.
Ok. Pero ¿cuándo empieza el personaje que creo yo? Ojo, la estamos viendo por
Watching my
la tele.
first title win again?
Ja.
After you talked it up so much on your podcast this week, how can I not?
Don't get me wrong, it's a fantastic match. I just figured you had it memorized by now.
Sure, but it's a tradition at this point. Visit my favorite aunt,
Only aunt?
watch her most epic victories, and now also stress about what I have to live up to in my debut at Survivor Series tomorrow night.
Ojo, que va a debutar en Survivor
Why are you
Series.
laughing?
Oh, nothing. Just that if I didn't know better, I'd say you were nervous, which is super hilarious, because I know that I didn't teach my favorite niece
Only niece.
to be nervous about getting in the ring and doing what she does best.
Yeah.
Especially not when she's been trained by one of the biggest legends in the business. If I'm being honest, there's really no comparison.
You really do manage to turn everything into a compliment about yourself, don't you?
Of course I do. I'm a 6-time women's champion. Would have been 10 if my career hadn't been cut short by injury.
I get it.
A main eventer and Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
Who had the top merch sales in the 2003 fiscal year.
Okay, you've made your point. I should get ready for tomorrow.
That's my girl.
O sea que su carrera terminó por una lesión. Ok. La sobrina de Justin bueno...
As the mystery SmackDown competitor, shouldn't I have been shuttled in secretly or something? The whole golf cart with the black sheets get up?
Don't worry about it. No one knows who you are. Yet. No one knows who you are yet.
¿Y esa de atrás quién es?
Tom.
Tom.
Justine! And LJ too? It's so good to see you both.
Same here, Tom.
¿Este quién es?
Do you even still go by LJ? Man, it was always a hoot and a half having you backstage when you were a kid, dressing up in Justine's gear, being her shadow, her little Justine. But suppose you're not 8 anymore, huh?
It's fine. But I am trying to get known on my own here.
I've heard. Good thing you're debuting tonight. The secret's pretty much out backstage. A few more hours and it'd be out to the entire WWE universe. You doing something here tonight too, Justine?
Nope, just here to support my niece's big moment.
Come on. Surely you'll find some way to steal the spotlight.
Molly.
Justine.
Wow, I've got
Molly Holly.
I better go check on the, yeah, I got no good reason, but I'm gonna leave now.
I heard you were working backstage these days.
Beats sitting at home, talking to the internet.
It's called a podcast, and it's very popular.
Ooh.
But I'm not here to resurrect old rivalries.
Would you really call it a rivalry if there's a clear conclusion and undisputed winner?
I was
Ooh.
actually here to greet our newest WWE superstar. Wish her luck.
She doesn't need luck.
And let her know that I'll be working with her to get her ready for her Survivor Series debut this evening. Is that all right?
No, that's great. I'm so excited to be here representing Team SmackDown.
Great. Get settled and then let's talk. Justine.
Lo hizo con asco, eh.
Please don't make things more difficult for me on my first day. Besides, you two were friends once.
Sorry, you're right. It's just... well, you know what she did. It might be ancient history and there's no reason for her to mess with you, but be careful with Molly, okay?
Fue ella
I'm gonna go say hello to
quien la
people.
lesionó.
You alright?
I'm all right. I'm ready.
Yeah, you are. I love you, kid. You'll do great.
Fue ella quien la lesionó. Puede ser. La sobrina de Justine la acompañaba a muchos eventos. Por eso por lo que la apodaban LJ, o sea, Little Justine. El apodo parecía muy mono de pequeña, pero ahora que ella misma es una superstar, LJ quiere forjar su propia identidad. Dice la WWE que es casi la hora de Survivor Series. ¿Quién ganará el combate femenino de Survivor Series? ¿Será el equipo Raw con Charlotte, Rhea y Bayley? ¿Son solo 3? ¿O tendrá ventaja el equipo SmackDown con Liv, Bianca y su compañera misteriosa? Dice Bayley, me da igual a qué idiota traiga SmackDown. Pienso usarla de fregón igualmente. Vaya. Lo que tú digas, le contesta Liv. Y Dacia, que este es un personaje del anterior juego. Pero por favor, ¿quién es la compañera del equipo misteriosa? Oh Dios, no hay gente aquí, ¿no? A ver, Triple H. Me encanta el Survivor Series de toda la vida porque la gente va por todas. Perfecto. Matt Riddle. ¿Alguien me puede acercar al pabellón luego? Muy bien. Mira, esa es mi tía. Tengo una corazonada de que esta va a ser una noche histórica para la WWE. Mark for Life, que ese es otro tío del anterior juego, del anterior Showcase. No, Showcase no. El MyRise. Esta noche voy a mi Premium Live Event de la WWE número 23. ¡Qué emoción! Me veré gritando con una camiseta de lucha libre puesta. Ok. Vale, aquí tenemos las mejoras. Que tengo 200 por la edición que me compré del juego, pero no voy a usar esos 200. O sea, simplemente voy a repartir estos 5. Para este no queda nada. Voy a ir haciendo así, nunca voy a bajar de 200. Vale, aquí hay diferentes personajes con los que hablar. Vamos a ir en orden, vamos a hablar con Charlotte.
I hope you don't think we're going to be friends. I certainly won't be taking it easy on you tonight.
Uy, porque yo iba a querer serlo. Bueno.
Why would you think I'd want to be friends with you?
Because we both come from famous WWE lineage. But let's be real, we're not the same.
Yo soy mejor. Nah, a ver, ¿te he ofendido?
Sorry if I offended you in some way.
Ugh. I have a lot of respect for your aunt. You, not so much. You're only here because you're cashing out her legacy. But do your best not to make all of us second-generation superstars look bad, okay? So it's gonna be hard tonight when you're competing against me and the rest of Team Raw.
Bueno, Charlotte parece que no tenía muchas ganas de hablar conmigo. Vamos a hablar con Bianca, que va a estar en mi equipo esta noche.
Hey, nice to finally meet the EST of WWE.
La EST.
What? Isn't that you?
as in new S superstar in WWE. Ready to show Team Raw what's up tonight?
Que bien lo sabe.
You know it. That's exactly what I'm here to do.
Now that's the confidence I like to hear. And remember, the rest of Team SmackDown has your back. Although, ideally, we would have at least met each other to get on the same page before today.
Yeah, they said they were really trying to keep my debut a secret.
I get it. I mean, the WWE Universe is going to lose their minds when they realize you're related to Justine. And don't think I'm not going to fangirl out and grill you after we win. You gotta tell me exactly what she's like.
Quiero dejar mi propia huella.
Listen, I love my aunt. I even spent summers traveling with her on tour growing up. But it's important for me to make my own mark in WWE. Hopefully I can do that tonight.
You know the EST is all about standing out, so I understand completely. See you out there tonight. We got this.
Y aquí queda una persona, es Ava Moreno. Que vamos a hablar con ella. Que es la que estaba ahí en la cinemática antes.
I'm...
Ojo.
LJ, little Justine. Yeah, I overheard. How precious.
Yeah. I was actually going to say I recognize you from NXT 2.0. Ava Moreno, right? You had some great matches with Cora Jade.
Okay.
I didn't realize you had gotten drafted to SmackDown.
Guess your famous WWE legend aunt hasn't been able to get you up to speed on everything.
Bueno.
Honestly, we've been pretty busy prepping for my debut. I'm a little out of the loop on everything else. Who's your match with tonight?
I don't have a match on the show tonight. Not all of us are able to skip the line, LJ.
Uff. ¿Qué actitud es esa, tío, por favor?
Did I do something wrong? What's with the attitude?
Let me lay it out for you. A girl named Ava works her whole life to be the best athlete she can be. Excels at some things naturally, puts in the time to get better at the rest. Gets signed to WWE, continues to grind at performance center doing everything the WWE way. Makes a mark on NXT 2.0, wins her matches, and gets signed to SmackDown. Sounds pretty great, right?
Claro. Muy bien.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Some of us work hard. Some of us work harder. And some of us, LJ, get to waltz into Survivor Series and get put into a match that the rest of us, those of us who have done everything by the book, would kill for.
De ese equipo es nepotismo. No sé qué significa, pero vamos a decírselo.
My aunt is a legend, but I'm good at this. I got here on my own. I'm not just some nepotism signing.
Got here on your own? We'll see what happens tonight. Maybe you are good, and you'll prove that. Regardless, I haven't been given the same opportunity on this brand to prove how good I am. So excuse me if I don't play nice with little Justine, the legacy hire.
Pero ¿por qué le caigo tan mal, tío? Ojo, vamos a hablar con Molly Holly. A ver. ¿Qué se cuenta?
Sorry I wasn't able to check in with you sooner. It's always nuts backstage before a major show. And I lost a full 20 minutes to Happy Corbin, who wanted to practice a stand-up routine on me. Luckily, Xia Li overheard and protected me from his bad jokes. How are you doing? Feeling good about tonight?
Muchísima confianza.
Honestly, I'm ready. I've trained my whole life for this.
All right. Let's take that confidence, earned or not, and channel it into a great debut. For what it's worth, despite my history with your aunt, it really is my goal to help you succeed here.
You guys have some history, huh?
That's a conversation for another day. Stick around here long enough and
Creo
you'll
que la
have
lesionó
history
ella,
with everyone. Alliances, rivalries, heck, we even have our fair share of weddings. Although those rarely seem to work out. But let's talk about your debut. I've got your custom gear ready.
Custom gear? What do you mean?
Uy, ¿qué me vais a
Honestly,
poner?
I get it. I wouldn't want to debut in it either.
No.
I mean, I have no idea what you're talking about.
No.
Huh.
¿Verdad la ropa
I'm
verde
not
fea
sure
de
how
la
this
tía?
didn't get to you, but WWE management asked that you debut in a look that honors Justine's
No,
legacy.
tío.
So
Me
they've
ocurre
made
mucho la
gear
ropa,
inspired by what your aunt wore when she won her first championship. Not that that specific match would be the moment I'd choose to commemorate. Justine got lucky.
But I brought my own gear. I designed it myself. Besides, I'm not sure if I want to use my aunt's image to establish my own. I want to make my own mark.
Listen, despite my personal feelings, it never hurts to get a rub from a WWE legend. It's also probably not wise to go against management on day one.
También,
But
¿verdad?
I know it's important to stand on your own 2 feet around here. Ultimately, the decision is yours. What do you want to do?
What you gonna do? A ver, es que yo no quiero, o sea, no quiero ir con la ropa verde esa fea, tío. Yo me colgado mucho la ropa de esta. Quiero dejar mi propia huella, ¿no? Voy a dejar mi propia huella porque si salgo vestida como mi tía se van a enfadar aún más Charlotte y la otra chavala por aprovecharme de su imagen y eso. Voy a ir a
I
mía.
love my aunt and she taught me a lot, but if I'm going to make it here, I need to make my own mark. I'm going to wear the gear I designed.
All right. We'll see how management reacts. Standing your ground can really go either way around here. But if you're determined to make your own mark,
O sea, no había
you
pensado en la
better have the
directiva, tú.
performance out there to back it up.
De
Go
verdad.
get changed. It's go time.
Ostras, no había pensado, claro, que no es lo que quiere Triple H. ¡Debutamos! Aquí ven la de Raw.
The wait is over for the reveal of Team SmackDown's
Allá
mystery
vamos.
partner and their opponent.
Claro, es que esa ropa, mira esa ropa, tío.
Liv Morgan.
The last Legacy
Yeah.
superstar I remember debuting at Survivor Series was The Rock. No pressure, kid.
Bueno, me acaba de comparar Michael Cole con La Roca. Empezamos bien, tú.
And one of
Venga,
the most
Ria, venga.
anticipated
Venga, Ria, va a
debuts in
flipar.
years. This rookie suit fame aunt, Justine.
Toma.
Don't trend.
That hurt. Scorpion kick.
Está pillando
Right across
Ria,
the
Está
knee.
pillando.
Heel hook.
Uy, me ha girado. Golpe de Ripley estando de pie en el ring.
That one's
Vale,
scouted.
se viene cinemática, ¿eh?
Kick to the midsection. She certainly has the confidence of her aunt. Looks like she's setting up for the Justine Jammer.
She's putting her own mark on an old classic.
Le va a hacer el remate de su tía.
And if
Oh,
Charlotte
Dios.
Flair has anything to say about
Uy,
it.
uy, me he
You
hecho
only
daño, me he
have
hecho
one
daño.
chance to make a first impression, and this one might include a hurt
Vaya por
ankle.
Dios.
And Rhea's taking advantage. Riptide.
Vaya.
Covered by Ripley.
Bueno,
Rhea got her.
With the elimination, Team Raw now has the advantage.
What a letdown for the Blue Squad.
She definitely didn't expect to be out so early in this match. The top rope mishap and apparent ankle injury played a key role in that.
me ha lesionado Charlotte, no vamos a empezar.
And it looks like
Mírala,
Charlotte
mírala.
Flair is determined to add insult to injury.
Wait a minute. Hall
Mi
of
tía.
Famer Justine is here.
We haven't seen Justine in a WWE arena for over a decade.
One thing is clear, the
Se me había
WWE Universe is thrilled to see this venerated six-time women's champion here tonight in any circumstance.
And it looks like Justine is just as thrilled to see them. Things might not have turned out how she wanted for her niece, but she's loving this crowd.
I'm just hoping that Justine
Se me ha
can get
liado,
her
¿eh?
niece on the right
Onda,
track.
tú.
After this debut, she certainly needs some guidance.
Se me ha liado. Vale, se ve que mi equipo ha perdido. Charlotte dice que se lo he puesto fácil. Mark dice que Charlotte no ha perdido el tiempo provocándola. Y Cora Jade dice, me gusta que haya intentado hacerlo a su manera al menos. Debe de ser duro crecer con Justine. Por mucho que la quiera. Vale, podemos hablar aquí con mi tía, con Molly Holly y con Liv Morgan. Voy a hablar primero con Liv, a ver qué me dice del combate. No está contenta. Vamos a hablar con Molly Holly. Bueno, parece que nadie está contento.
Did you hear that pop?
What? The sound of my ankle popping or my career imploding?
Oh, how is that ankle? Or more importantly, how's that ego?
Ankle's okay. Ego? That's another story.
Vale, vamos a ir a SmackDown. Venga.
But what people forget is that for someone to win, someone else has to lose.
It is better to win, though.
Of course. Actually, speaking of winning, I have a few developments that Ruthless Digressions listeners will be thrilled to hear about.
Oh, care to share with those listeners or your co-host?
Like I told my niece at Survivor Series, patience, Robin, patience.
Me han llamado para una reunión a la que asistirá toda la dirección, a saber cuánto tiempo durará. Ponte cómoda, come algo de catering. En cuanto termine, vendré a buscarte y te pondré al tanto de todo. Bienvenida a SmackDown. Bueno, espérate, porque Doudrop es campeona de SmackDown. Cuidado, quiero ese título, ¿no?
But I plan on coming for that championship.
Oh my goodness, you're hilarious.
Sería todo el mundo de mí, tío. Esto es lamentable. Esto es lamentable. ¡Tom!
LJ, welcome to SmackDown. How you doing? I'm sorry that Survivor Series didn't go so well.
No, la verdad que me
Yeah,
fue fatal.
not the debut I was hoping for.
¿Ese tío quién es? A ver qué quiere Molly Holly.
So, I know I didn't exactly get the best start, but I've got my head on straight now and I'm ready to go.
That's great to hear.
What do you have for me tonight?
Now here's something that's less great to hear.
Uy, verás.
WWE management thinks
No
that
suena eso.
after everything that's happened, we should take a beat before we put the spotlight back on you.
Vaya.
So my match tonight is...
No creo que haya.
Non-existent.
Claro. ¿Y qué puedo hacer?
What can I do? I don't want to just sit in catering. Pretty busy or pretty mad at me, from the sound of it.
Yeah, I may have heard those rumblings. Although, have you met Ava Moreno yet? She's pretty new to SmackDown too, and also would have something to gain with a good showing on main event.
Ya, no creo que le haga mucha ilusión a esa tía trabajar conmigo, ¿eh?
We've met. I'm not sure she wants to work with me.
Neither of you have to work with anyone. You just have to show up and fight each other. Get her to agree to that, and I'll set up the match. If there's some sort of beef between you two, lean into it. No one said the match had to be friendly.
Vale, que va. Vamos a hablar con Ava Moreno. Voy a grano, ¿no? Te voy a partir la cara.
Sure. Great. That was actually easier than I thought.
Oh, but let me be clear. I want a match on main event, but not one against you. I want to make an impact here in WWE and make my matches count. It doesn't help me at all to defeat some jobber.
¿Jobber
What
me
did you
llamado?
just call me?
No, Jobber.
You want a match with me? Prove that you have what it takes when you have to work for an opportunity. Pay some dues and stop waltzing around expecting special treatment.
I don't waltz.
We can agree to disagree, LJ.
Me dice, tía, esta noche sale en SmackDown. No vamos a ver a mí. No te gustaría demostrar lo que vales. Si hay talento y te esfuerzas. ¿Cuál es el plan? Claro, un combate para main event. Main event, qué duro es esto. Me dijo que esto fuese a ser fácil, ya. Voy a ir terminando por aquí este capítulo nuevo. Ya hemos hecho el primero. Ahí está. El debut inolvidable ya está hecho. Me han dado Raw 2002. Vamos a mejorar aquí esto. Ya no puedo hacer más. Vale, con las mejoras ya hechas voy a terminar ya el vídeo por aquí. En el siguiente ya seguiremos. Un inicio duro, no el SmackDown. Vale. Pues ya haremos este capítulito en el siguiente episodio. Así que de momento, adiós.